What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Get this. Anthony Joshua is called out by former sparring partner after devastating knockout win. Wow. Anthony Joshua has another challenger up for consideration. Dempsey McCain has called out Anthony Joshua to fight at the Gabba Cricket Ground in Brisbane, Australia. The Aussie puncher was one of AJ's main sparring partners for his two fights with Alexander Usyk. McCain moved to 22-0 on Saturday with a vicious third-round knockout win over Patrick Corte, which is 18-2-1 after dropping and stopping his man with a clean left uppercut. McCain declared his interest in a fight against the Watford powerhouse. He said, "I think I did enough to warrant a fight with the top name next. It was an early knockout as well, and I'm going to have to hold Eddie Hearn to that. I think he said that Gabba against AJ, obviously that would be my first preference, but any of those top-level guys that he mentioned, Derek Chisora, Dillian White, I've got a lot of respect for those guys. They've done a lot for the game, and I think it's my time now, and I need to start climbing those rankings quite quickly, and I think a win over one of the top guys is going to put me in contention pretty fast." Okay. In response to McCain's words, Eddie Hearn, who promotes both men, described Joshua's fight as an incredible night of boxing and a real possibility. Wow. He said, yeah, look, he's 22-0. He's top 10 in the world. What more have you got to do? He's yet to fight one of the top elite guys, but that's what happens. You build your record, you learn in the game, you build yourself up the rankings, and then you fight one of the elite guys. That's the natural step next. Those are the words of Dean McCain and Eddie Hearn. Let me counterpunch. This isn't the first time I heard of Dean McCain being a possibility for Anthony Joshua. Okay, despite him being a sparring partner, now if he was like the go-to sparring partner, like Del Val was to Roy Jones, this would seem kind of slick or sleazy, but it's really not. Eddie Hearn's his gears are always turning. He's always turning for the next possible fight and the next possible matchups. Because after all, a promoter is only good as how their matchmaking imaginations take them. Okay, and I think Dean McCain is one of those guys that he's hungry, he's tall, he's strong, he's quick. He had to emulate Alexander Usyk the best that he could, sparring Anthony Joshua to get him in preparation of fighting Usyk, which, I don't know how good of a job he did, but, it is what it is. But Dean McCain is 22-0, and as you heard Eddie Hearn say, yeah, he's 22-0, he's in the top 10. What more could you ask? Right? Now, here's the thing. There was once upon a time a few years ago when Anthony Joshua was 22-0. Okay? In with the new and out with the old. In with the old, out with the new. However you want to cite it, that's a true statement. And Eddie Hearn, he knows that Anthony Joshua's made a lot of money, but sometimes some fighters, luck runs out or their time comes to an end. Now, would he put him up against Anthony Joshua right now? Probably not. He would probably want to stick Dillian White in there or somebody like that before Anthony Joshua. But everybody wants that gusto. Everybody wants that defining fight. Everybody wants that cheddar. And I think a lot of people want Anthony Joshua now because they've seen him coming on a downcline. So first it was Tyson Fury, then Wilder called him out, now Dean McCain. So it's like these guys are calling him out because they know, hey, let me get some of this well water before the well runs dry. Okay? And this is just a natural thing that happens in the sport of boxing when a fighter starts losing or they think a fighter has fell off. So it's either it finds out to be true or it finds out to be very false. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we'll know when the time comes. So if these fights do happen and Eddie Hearn, wants to, have do business in location stadiums in Australia. You know, I think there's a lot of business and a lot of potential that he has over there. You know, so why not? I think, you know, he will definitely keep that as a possibility, especially he's an undefeated fighter. So that's a lot by itself to market on. You better ask Floyd, Money Mayweather about that, because he, you know, based most of his career off the fact that he's never lost, you know, professionally or unprofessionally. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua's sparring partner, calling him out for a possible duel in the future. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!